Good evening. We are doing a video on divisibility rules. This should be page 9 in your notebook. All right, let's get started. On the front, this is just a set of rules for dividing by different numbers such as 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I would suggest definitely knowing 2, 3, 4, and 5. 6 is easy because it goes along with 2 and 3. Skip over 7 and 8. Those aren't necessarily ones that we need to memorize, but 9 and 10 are other good ones. So if you want to memorize dividing by 7 or dividing by 8, you can. They are a little bit tough, but you definitely need to know the rest of these. So let's start with on the inside. All right, so right here, it just gives you divisibility rules again. They're kind of in a little bit easier format. So then they want us to do an example. So if the ones digit is a 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, so it's an even number, then the number is divisible by 2. So examples, we could give 12, 18, 360. All those are divisible by 2. A non-example, 15. 15, the 5 in the ones place is not an even number, so it cannot be divided by 2. The next one is 3. This one's super cool. If the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So let me give you an example. So I'm going to give you a number that maybe you're not sure if it's divisible by 3, so let's do 51. So what you do is you take the 5 plus the 1 that makes 6. Is 6 divisible by 3? It is, so therefore 51 is divisible by 3. Another example that maybe you wouldn't think of would be, let's try 102. Well, if I take 1 plus 0 plus 2, that gives me 3. And 3 is divisible by 3, so therefore 102 is divisible by 3. Okay. A non-example, let's do 16. If I add 1 plus 6, I get 7. 7 is not divisible by 3. All right, moving on to 4. If the number formed by the last 2 digits is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. So for example, 112. The last 2 digits make 12. Can 12 be divided by 4? Yes. So therefore 112 can be divided by 4. 48. The last 2 digits, 4 and 8, both can be, that's divisible by 4, so that can be divided by 4. A non-example would be such as, let's do 100 and 1. Well, 0, 1, 1 can't be divided by 4 evenly, so this is a non-example. All right, this one should be one that's very, very familiar to you. The last digit is a 0 or 5, then the number is divisible by 0 or 5. So anything ending in 5, so 25, 75, 100, 75, 105, 115. So all those work. 2000. So it ends in 5 or ends in 0. Non-example would be anything where the ones place is not a 0 or a 5, so that could be any number. Let's do 117. The last digit is a 7, and that's not divisible by 5. All right, 6. If the number is divisible by 2 and by 3, then the number is divisible by 6. So remember, to be divisible by 2, you have to be even. And to be divisible by 3, your digits have to add up to be a number that can be divided by 3. So let's think about one. What if we did 72? Let's do 72. 72, well, it's divisible by 2 because it's even. And it's divisible by 3 because 7 plus 2 gives me 9. So that could be divided by 6. A non-example, 62. It can be divided by 2, but it cannot be divided by 3, so it cannot be divided by 6. 9, this one's really cool. The sum of the digits is divisible by 9. So very similar to the 3's, but it's by 9. So for example, 108. If I add 1 plus 0 plus 8, I get 9. And then 9 is divisible by 9, so 108 is divisible by 9. But what if I did 150? Well, 1 plus 5 plus 0 is 6, and 6 cannot be divided by 9 evenly. All right, last one, very easy. If the digit ends in 0, then the number is divisible by 10. So any number, because we live in a world of powers of 10. So 20,000 ends in a 0, so it's divisible by 10. It's also divisible by 5. And a non-example would be 2,000 or 20,001 because it ends in a 1. All right, moving down here. Try sum. So circle each divisor that the number is divisible by. So 10, it can be, well, it's even, so 2. 1 and 0 can't be divided by 3. 4, nope. 5, yes. 10, yes. 93, it's not even, but if I add them together, it gives me 12, so that's divided by 3. 4, 9, and 93 can't be divided by 4. 5, no. 6, only if it's divisible by 2 and 3, so it can't be 6. Only if these two numbers add to be something divisible by 9, that gives me 12, so no, and then not 10. All right, let's try this one. First, it's even. Cool. Then the 3, if the sum of the digits is divisible by 3, so let's add these. So 4 and 5 make 9. 1 and 8 make 9. 9 and 9 make 18. 18 is divisible by 3. The last two digits are divisible by 4. That is nope, so can't use that. Last one is a 5 or 0. Nope, can't be that. 6 is only when 2 or 3, so yes. 9, if all the digits add to be something that can be divided by 9, and that gave us 18, so that works. And it doesn't end in a 0, so not a 10. And then the last example over here, I'm going to look at the digits first. It cannot be divided by 2 because it's not even. Let's add our digits. 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 3 is 9, so that means it's divisible by 3. 43 cannot be divided by 4. It does not end in 5 or 0, so it's not 5. 6 can only work if it's 2 and 3, so not 6. 9 can only work if it adds up to be something that we could divide by 9. So 4 and 3, so that 7 does, so 9 does work, but 10 does not. All right, hopefully we're good with that section of the notes.